Hey all, Stand Up Gamer here, and in this video I'm going to show you my Steam Machine mod for the Asrock DeskMeet system. So why even create a Steam Machine mod? Well, first off, the Steam Machine looks pretty cool. And the Steam Machine is supposed to be like the savior for PC gaming. Even back in 2015, the original intention for the Steam Machine was to make PC gaming accessible. And to make PC gaming accessible, I think Steam had two goals. First of all, they needed to tackle the software, which I think they're doing a pretty good job of with SteamOS. And the second goal was about the hardware. The available PC hardware has always been stronger than consoles, but the problem was the price. And I think we were all hoping that Valve would release the system in a much cheaper price bracket. And the announcement price of $1,100 isn't very cheap at all. And I think that's why we're seeing so many Steam Machine mods on the internet, just like this one. Back in November 2025, when Valve announced the Steam Machine, I created a replica about 2 weeks later. That little replica was just for fun. It wasn't really meant to compete with the Steam Machine because it was lacking in power. But now with the announcement of the $1,100 price tag, I think people are going to want a real alternative. And that's why I designed the Steam Machine mod for the DeskMeet system that I'll be sharing for free with y'all. Like most mods on this channel, this one's also 3D printed. And it uses magnets for the customized faceplates. And I'm also including a 3D printed stencil or template so that you can make your own customized plates. So if you already have a DeskMeet system, you can make a Steam Machine for pretty cheap. If you like this PC mod or PC mods like this, make sure to like this video and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my projects. To own this mod yourself, you obviously need to have the DeskMeet system already. Oh, and if you're interested, I already have 2 mods for the DeskMeet system that you can find on my channel. My DeskMeet is the X300, and if you want a more accurate Steam Machine replica, the X600 is the way to go. You can head over to my printables page so you can download the STL files for free. You can then print the files for yourself on your own printer, or pay someone else to print it on theirs. To put the mod together, it's pretty simple. There shouldn't be any processing needed for the 3D prints besides installing hardware. The first hardware you'll be installing are the magnets. So all I'm going to do is put 1 drop in there, just 1 magnet. And it's going to make sure that's fully seated inside. Looks good. 1 drop. Push it in. The magnets are 5 by 3 millimeters, and I'll be linking everything you need in the description below. The magnets for the faceplate will need proper orientation, so make sure you pay attention to that. And this is where orientation will matter. So the orientation of these magnets are going to matter when it comes to attaching these parts. The way I've stacked my magnets, basically they'll stick there. And so what we need to do is place the magnets so that their magnetic orientation is like so, which means that I need to place my magnets in this orientation. So I'll need to remove it from the other post and put it to this post. And now when I put this in, this should then correspond with this magnet. With all the magnets in, now we have to glue in the guideposts. The guideposts are made up from the same filament that you print with. Once they're glued in, you need to trim them to about 3 millimeters. We'll then glue in another post for the power button, and we're going to cut that one to around 2 millimeters. Now you can remove the stock front panel by lifting up the bottom edge and then sliding it off. You can also just use your fingernails, it's up to you. And just pry it, and then, oops, that's it. With the face panel removed, you can line up the LED strip with this feature. To make it easier for you, I'll include a link to an RGB strip that's already pre-wired. I guess I like to make my life hard, so I wired and cut up my own. You need to cut the RGB strip to around 190 millimeters. Unfortunately, the DeskMeet doesn't have any built-in RGB ports, so I'm using a series of USB adapters. With the RGB strips centered and glued in, we can now glue in the light diffuser, which sits flush with the front panel. And with all of that done, all you have to do is install the panels, and now you have your own Steam Machine replica. We have these little filament nubs to align with the case holes. So they just go on like so. The magnets are on this very corner, and you'll notice there's a little gap here. And basically, that's how you know this is the top. So it has a gap. This is the bottom, barely any gap. And we just slap this on. With the included stencil or template, you can make your own faceplates using whatever material you have. The template allows you to trace the outer dimensions of the faceplate, and it also gives you the exact locations of the magnets. I would love to see what faceplates y'all make, so make sure to share those on my printables page. I made one with some warped plywood I had lying around. I even took some time staining it using the vinegar and steel wool method. So the wood piece is done staining, and now it's time to install the magnets. And it's really neat to own something like this that's similar to the cool design that Valve put out. Now, I spend my own money to create most of these mods, so if you want to support this channel, I also have a Patreon you can check out. But you might be saying to yourself, sure, it kinda looks like a bigger Steam Machine, but I can't call this a real Steam Machine replica. Because right now it's not using SteamOS like my previous Steam Machine replica, and it doesn't have an RX 7600 video card inside it. Well, make sure to follow my channel, because we're going to make the DeskMeet even closer into being a Steam Machine.